afternoon to the collective. This is your general message, as well as a general message for the collective. It's also the sacral chakra and solar plexus chakra open activation from spirit. So while you're listening to this message and you're receiving a blessing from spirit regarding to activate your solar plexus and sacral chakras. Know that the goddess of nature, you reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition because you've worked well, you've helped others, you've shown love and light, and therefore those things are coming back tenfold to you. The goddess of the earth, an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. And goddess of indulgence. It's alright, stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy, but overindulgence is unhealthy. Listen to your third eye, listen to your higher self in guidance of the connection of the two, of overindulgence. What is a healthy balance for you? Spirit wants you to know that as you near union with yourself or union with the Great Spirit, as you accomplish the oneness in your journey, that your spirit guides and your ancestors that have gone before you rejoice with you on your success in your journey. Divine feminine energy, divine masculine. Thank you. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine, you have change. Number 5. This is the she of the conch, and this reminds me of embracing and holding in your hands the very change that you are. Here with the lights coming out, it's like the power is within your hands to heal yourself now, to continue on this journey of healing yourself and others as well, as you are healers. And you're with the transformation and the rebirth. You are now receiving the downloads or DNA upgrades, and you are feeling the light within you, and you are shining your light. Perhaps for some of you, you're afraid to shine it or speak of it, but you know that it is there. You feel the essence of it changing you from the inside out. Earthworm is the novice that's just beginning in its field, in its teaching of others, and its helping others on their journey. Number 9, near completion. Your chakras, crown chakra is well lit up here with these colors. The throat chakra is vibrant, your heart chakra. The invaluable mindset and intellect is, and that you are not losing hope, that you are holding on to hope and ready to be grounded in your beginning steps in your journey, ready to take that first few steps in showing others in their guidance for their journey. Perhaps it is through a YouTube channel or Patreon or your Facebook message, or however you plan on getting your teachings or helping others out to the collective. Number 6, the poop for divine masculine in spider. Number 3. So the poop here is just also that awakening. Perhaps you received more downloads recently with your transformation and your upgrades, your rebirth, and the way his eyes are squinting always reminds me of someone that just flipped on the light and it's kind of bright, and you're seeing yourself in the mirror now with a very shiny, very light bright. You're listening to your third self, your higher self. Your third eye is pinging open. You're seeing things, perhaps having dreams you think are nightmares, but in reality perhaps it's other dimensions that starts bringing you visions of other dimensions and timelines that are there. Not to scare you, but to bring into your awareness so that you realize these are things that you would not see here on Earth. They're not things of your imagination. Your throat chakra is opening, and your solar plexus is also being activated as we speak, Spirit says, and you feel the energy vibrating, the higher vibration down to your fingertips, and again, you feel yourself shining bright. You feel that light within you, and it's causing that almost a squinting as your eyes perhaps are sensitive to the brightness of your aura. And the spider here is about trusting, having faith, moving forward, spinning the web of your future, building a new tomorrow for yourself and for others. And again, about your aura just beaming very brightly. With the Shaman deck, we have another 3 card. Body, mind, and spirit. Feeling the alignment within you, just as the planetary planets are coming into near alignment. You are feeling this magnetic pole within you as well, because of the energy pull as we are nearing from this past new moon to the full moon on January 10th. You are seeing things from a new perspective, removing your mask, seeing each day as part of your journey now, moving forward. We love it. Number 5 is about change, the change of heart, the change in your heart. You feel your heart chakra perhaps opening, cracking open with more unconditional love and understanding for yourself. You're more forgiving and kinder to yourself. You're not being so judgmental to yourself, not being so harsh to yourself, perhaps. Being more loving to you, which is very good. And of course that it reflects that love, unconditional love for yourself, then is reflected outward and mirrors back to you from others loving you and understanding you, not judging you as well. And the hunters embracing, knowing that number 9, your completion. Taking that look into a spiritual journey quest, your spiritual journey quest, vision quest, thank you, Spirit, into your spiritual vision quest. Perhaps starting your meditation, or envisioning things when you ask Spirit for what your soul purpose is, what your mission is, and you're being shown through a vision quest. You realize that Spirit's showing you also how all things, nature, are connected through energy. You're starting to see that the plants, the animals, humans, the air, all things are made of energy. Everything around us is nothing but energy, and what the energy and thoughts that we put out are what come back to us. So you feel like profound eye-opening, like the infinity, a light of infinity is just encompassing around your eyes, almost not a mask, but opening that vision much wider than just the third eye, much wider than your 2 eyes. seeing things from a new perspective, a higher perspective, that enlightenment that you are receiving through spirit, through your journey. Overall. Give us true precise messages for recent past for the collective, please, Spirit. Recent past for the collective. And present energies for the collective, please. And near future. You didn't get Knight of Wands once, you got it twice. Just not wanting to stop. In the recent past, you're coming across as the Queen of Swords, be it the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine. There's an energy here of Queen of Swords, cutting out the BS, setting your boundaries, moving forward, cutting out things that no longer serve you. Kudos to you. The stepping in your power. The colors here are very royal, so you're very feeling very much in your power, as well as understanding the gifts that have been bestowed within you. You are seeing things more clearly with your third eye. The light, per se, has been turned on, brighter than ever before. Four of Swords is taking a break from the defensive action. Perhaps you're hanging up swords of communication, taking a break. There's perhaps no to little communication right now, but someone is still feeling defensive regarding words that were in the past. Perhaps that last text message, email, or phone call left someone feeling a little bit defensive, as he still has the one sword near his hand, like he's reaching for it at any moment, even though he's trying to rest, trying to take a break so he could think about the situation from another perspective. Thinking about walking away from this whole situation of Eight of Cups, and just moving on for those other two cups. Maybe the Eight of Cups weren't fulfilling this person, so they want to move forward towards the 9th and 10th cup. Or this is someone turning their back on the Eight of Cups and saying, you know what, eight's good, that's enough, but turning their back on the connection even. There are different situations for a couple different people here. I'm getting like 2 or 3 stories on this card. Some are ready to just journey off. For the majority, you're ready to journey off towards the other 2 cups. You want to fulfill your cup and want to head towards, as this person is holding on to a wand and looking towards the 2 of Cups, heading towards that 2 of Cups. And that's the majority, although some, like we said, are turning their back on it altogether because they felt like 8 of Cups is enough. That might be all I get in this journey. Knowing, perhaps feeling like a gambler, knowing when to fold them. I think it's a Kenny Rogers song. Anyway, 2 of Cups. Headed towards the 2 of Cups, that equal give and take. Telepathic communication perhaps being received or sent regarding this 2 of Cups, this connection. Someone is trying to reach out telepathically to the other, and perhaps they even feel blocked, or in that telecommunication, perhaps they received a cold response, or what they thought was a cold response. in the present time, there's Three of Cups. This is three-party situation. The reason for the boundaries, the reason for the defensiveness, the reason for wanting to just, for the few that were just turning their back on the Eight of Cups altogether, is the this is showing up presently as a three-party situation still, and not wanting to choose, just trying to figure a way that they could have all three. Knowing though that it is overflowing into their life, having a ripple effect in their work, having a ripple effect in their home situation as well. The High Priestess is here. She set her boundaries. She stepped away from this three-party situation. She perhaps is the one who said or telepathically sent the message that left a divine masculine or feminine in their defensive energy. But she is in her power, moving in her higher self, knowing that she had to make the choice to set boundaries and pull back energy for her highest good regarding this connection. In the present energy for this group that's watching is the Death card is here, putting an end to the fighting regarding the three-party situation. The High Priestess put an end to when she pulled back her energy. She removed herself from the equation, causing, most likely you'll get a Tower card on confirmation, just expecting a Tower moment there because of it. When the High Priestess pulls back her energy from the masculine regarding the three-party situation, they didn't ever expect that to occur, so it sent them a Tower moment, having them to reevaluate their steps or what they were thinking and how they viewed her, because seeing her from a different perspective, in a sense, because now they see her worth, that she didn't need them, perhaps she wanted them, but she is abundant on her own, not like the other side pieces that they are being entertaining them with the other three parties here. But this Five of Wands is a battling, still fighting themselves about this, fighting in their mind about it, about the ending that occurred. In the near future, you have Four of Wands, wanting for once that stability, that happy family with the Four of Wands. Regarding that Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Queen of Pentacles, being abundant, shining her beauty from within, glowing in her energy, her moving forward on her own, building her own pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is moving towards, is thinking of moving towards the Queen of Pentacles regarding this Four of Wands of what they want, that they want to verbalize or message about the Four of Stability, stable connection, family life. A Knight of Pentacles bringing that small token of peace offering, communication to the Queen of Pentacles about this Four of Wands, about there being a Knight of Wands in action, or being that player mentality. For some divine feminines, they were caught up with two. I'm hearing there were two Knight of Wands in their lives, two different parties or persons. They too were putting the masculine in a third party situation. That's not for everyone, that is for a very few, but I do see that with both cards here. For the others, it's just confirming the first Knight of Wands, player action, wanting to move forward, not necessarily in truth yet because the mask is down, but moving forward towards communication. Spirit, give us clarification for the recent past, please. Cups with the Queen of Swords. She was the Queen of Cups. She decided to fill her own cup of love when she set her boundaries, because she was left feeling out regarding the three-party situation, feeling left out in the cold. Other party treating the situation like an option, and removed herself, cutting out the toxicity in her life, removed herself from the option category, filling her own cup as a Queen of Cups. The Emperor here is the Four of Swords. He was feeling a little defensive because she set those boundaries, pulled back her energy, which, like we said it would, it caused the Tower, right? It crumbled his world, but then when he awoke from the rubble, pulled himself out of the damage or the rubble, it caused that change effect, causing him to step up into his Emperor energy, having to go within and heal himself from the wounds. Because Justice card is here, brought balance to this regarding this immature energy of the party that was willing to walk away from this. Blind balance. Justice. Correcting the wrongs. Yin and the yang. I get the feeling that this justice came in about things that were not seen, things that were not spoke of, the things that were untrue, or about deceit, that weren't brought yet to light, but later came to light. Okay, the Chariot here is moving forward regarding the ones that want to move forward towards the other two cups. The Chariot card is here with divine guidance, with moving forward, and celebration. Six of Wands, the celebration card in the recent past, because they made a decision within themselves, even if they haven't spoke of it yet. They made a decision to move forward towards that Two of Cups. Clarify the present, please. The Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups with regarding the Eight of Crystals. It's like the moth that ate away. She has a wounded heart chakra here. These two moths ate away at the very core of this connection, causing many tears to fall when they were protected. All around her were dragonflies, except for these two moths that ate away at the very core of the connection. Two of drums. Someone planted seeds in the wrong place. The plant here is growing out of control. Weeds are everywhere inside the house. It was planted in the wrong place, needing it to come into balance regarding that three-party situation. The High Priestess card. Is regarding the Emperor. Spirit has put the Emperor here above it. Is coming down into the next present moment as well with this communication to the High Priestess. Regarding, they see her gifts now. They see that she is blessed from Spirit, that it's a spiritual connection. This Death card put an end to the three-party situations regarding lovers that were tied together with snake energy, devil energy. Also, Spirit showing them illuminated their snake or devil energy, that they were being someone that they were not. And again, we have here with regards to the fighting, making things, imagining things were worse than they were in their mind. This lion certainly isn't this much huger, but in his mind he's making it much bigger than it was. So in his mind he's making a situation bigger than it was, worse than it was. So he was afraid to communicate these things, but Spirit's thrusting them forward, throwing them from the tower, the base of the tower that fell into their throne to step it up, basically. Clarify. Near future. The Four of Wands, I apologize, my phone was going off. The Four of Wands, communication regarding that, it took strength to walk away or to leave behind when Spirit, the Judgment card, the Justice card that came in and put an end to those three-party situations, four-party situations, and it took strength for him to have to admit to himself the errors. But Spirit showed them many signs and synchronicities. They just kept ignoring those signs as Spirit sent them. Therefore, the death had to come regarding the Two Cups, because it was spiritually toxic to the Divine Feminine. The toxicity was holding the High Priestess back. So she had to cut the toxicity out of her life, pull her energy back, and move forward in her mission and her soul purpose to free herself, number 9 with the Thunderbird Spirit here, from the Two of Cups situation, because it was death. There was nothing healthy there. There was a death and a rebirth of the masculine energy. And the Knight of Pentacles in the near future is clarified by a 9 of Pentacles. She's putting the work in, building her pentacles, sitting down, putting the work in with the 3 of Pentacles. And peace pipes for the 1. She's going on her soul journey and mission by herself, moving forward in peace, loving herself, and again in her soul purpose. It's a number 1 card. Regarding the Knight of Wands, it was regarding the Four of Cups, for the options that were here, even though the Divine was pointing out clearly the High Priestess was the divine choice. And the King of Swords had to cut out things that didn't serve him, cut out the connections to those other cups. And this is taking a while, he's got to cut out the toxicity, the devil energy along with those before he can come back around to the High Priestess. But he is moving forward with the Vessel card here. He is finally surrendering to Spirit regarding the error of his ways as player energy, the Knight of Wands energy, the in and out, not realizing the importance of the connection, taking it for granted, staying connected to his toxicity and his devil energy, low vibration energy, and had to put a death to those. So he is coming forward to the High Empress, all 4 queens in 1, also the High Priestess, but he knows that she's all 4 queens in 1. He knows that she's in her power, that she's emotionally stable, abundant, and in her throne. Advice from Spirit. 10, medicine wheel, end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, regarding that Four of Wands. An end of the old way, and the medicine wheel's new cycle is going to heal, starting fresh from this soul rebirth. Yes, it has been a trail of tears, number 7, and there will be many more tears throughout your journey, as it may be emotional. You will still have to continue to go within and heal oneself as you continue on this journey. Judgment is here regarding this, putting the work in. This judgment is regarding this recent death situation. As you see here, it's someone is dead. The judgment is about the death and the soul rebirth. The tree there is dead, dormant per se, but with the trees that go dormant, of course, when spring, the new cycle comes around, the new season comes around, new growth comes, and so shall this connection. Having the Spirit says in this vessel card, or clarifying the vessel card, the advice is to be like the fool and take the leap of faith forward, to step forward into your mission, into your purpose. And the trapper with 2, with your Empress, get into purpose, get into soul purpose in your mission, and be able to celebrate on this journey. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. The pillar of light, your vibration is raising. You are the oracle. And lastly, play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And this fell up, so I'm going to take it. Taken? Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. You are a light worker. I hope you have a blessed day. Like, share, subscribe, and have a blessed day.